Today it's Sunday and you can get your free video. Let's see how to attack with white pieces. And we can start the game with the move e4. What you're going to see, the king's Indian attack, not defense, the attack this time. And after the move e6, here it goes. He played Karjakin with white pieces, played the move d3. The idea behind it is to keep the center close, and after that try to develop the pieces like the king's Indian defense, but he has the white side. The knights are going there, he's going to fianchetto his bishop, he's going to castle long side, king side, and after that he's going to start an attack against the king side, and this is a very dangerous and poisonous system. After d5 he played the move knight to d2, try to avoid any queen's exchanges in this file. So we have knight to f6, knight Ngf3, bishop e7, black is developing the pieces, the American grandmaster playing that way, and now we have g3, a5. A very interesting move, that one, because black would like to do something in the queen side, and Sam played that move very confidently and very fast. He played this move a5, grabbing more space, and he would like to drive this pawn all the way down in order to create some weaknesses. And now we have the normal development. After that, Karjakin of course stopped that pawn on a3, c5, short castling, knight c6, rook e1. Very important to overprotect that pawn, and at the right time he's going to push it forward. We have short castling and e5. Knight draw back on d7, and you can see now we're protecting that pawn very well, and white would like to build this king side attack and now it's the moment, right? This is the moment how to start this attack, and this attack is very aggressive, and it's very easy to play. The plan is to put the knight here on f1, after that play f4 in order to put the knight on h2, and the knight can land on g4. You can see we have a lot of pieces there, because this bishop can join the attack, this knight goes on g5, you can see the queen can jump forward on h5, and suddenly we have a lot of pieces in the king side, and this is extremely dangerous to play against it. If you don't know what to do, then you are going to lose the game. And after knight f1 we have b5, h4. You can see white don't care on the queen side. Black is going to get a lot of space there, but it's a little difficult to attack, and this is a fantastic system even for blitz or rapid play. Now we have bishop to b7, h5. Another idea is this one. I told you earlier that you can put the queen there, but you can put the pawn, and after that the pawn can go on h6, try to create more weaknesses against the king side. We have h6, bishop to f4, overprotecting this pawn. Now queen land there, queen to d2, and already you can imagine what is going to happen, right? You can see we have a fantastic pieces coordination here. The knight can land on h2, and after that on g4, and a lot of pieces are looking at this poor pawn on h6, and white can sacrifice something there, and the attack will be extremely dangerous. As you can see, almost every white piece is attacking the king side. And now we have rook f to c8, g4. Another idea is this one. Karjakin Sergey changed his plan right now. You can play knight here on g3, and after that start pushing the pawn on g5. This is another approach, of course, to put the knight there. We have queen to d8. Try to reinforce the defense, because the queen not only protect this square, but maybe she can come here on f8 at some time to provide some support, to play some defensive roles, or the knight can drop back to help the king, because it's extremely dangerous to protect your king, as you can see, because white would like to attack there. We have this knight here finally. Rook a6, king h1, and this is another very aggressive idea. What is the idea behind that move? Of course, to free the g file, and maybe the rooks now can join the attack. As you can see, the rook can go on g1, and the rook is ready to go there. We have b4, black has to do something in the queen side, obviously. Rook to g1, knight f8, a takes, c takes, and now d4. Sergey closed the center completely, and as you can see with the closed center, he is concentrating against the enemy king. Knight a5, and now we have g5, the very aggressive move. He tries to open up lines there. Knight to c4, queen draw back. We have some exchanges here, and finally b3. black tried to do something at the queen side, as you can see, and bishop takes to e7, queen takes here, and bishop f1. He would like to eliminate that knight, but not only that, the bishop can land on d3. Sometimes the rook is very aggressive here, as you can see, and after the normal move here, it's black's turn, and black played the very normal move. He played a3. It's very normal because he would like to counter-attack on the other side. He would like to do something against that pawns to open up his pieces and attack there. But as Fischer used to say, king-side attack usually win queen-side attack. And now it is your turn, it's white's turn. You can pause the video here, try to think for 3-5 minutes, try to find the best solution for white. And this is the best solution. We have a fantastic move here, a fantastic move to destroy the enemy. You can pause the video because you have a lot of pieces against the king side. And after this small pause, I hope you found this amazing sacrifice. Rook takes d7, amazing sacrifice. Try to destroy the enemy king side. And now he don't have a lot of moves, obviously, because if he goes there, we have a checkmate. Like this is a checkmate, so he has to take the rook. This is very forcing, and now knight to g4, and you can see this knight can give access to the queen to h6 square, and unfortunately black cannot defend against that square. So here Sam played the move f5, try to kick away the knight, try to open up this line for the queen, and we have of course en passant this strange looking move. E takes f6, we can eliminate the pawn like that. Queen takes f6, and you don't have other things because you see we're attacking the king and queen, but Sam play actively here. He's sacrificing the queen in order to create another queen on the other side of the board because he has some threats. He can capture b2, and we have now knight takes f6, a takes to b2, and you can see queen and rook are under attack because this pawn is very powerful thanks to that knight, and he is threatening to capture here and create a new queen, because he captured one rook and now he would like to capture another rook on a1. And now we have queen to g4, this is a check, and suddenly you can see this attack is very strong because we have there the knight, the pawn and queen, everything is there. And after this we have another move, another little move, h6. The idea now is to give a checkmate here on g7. Knight g6 is the only move to stop this threat, and of course what you're going to play now. And very easily, knight to h5, try to attack this knight again. Of course, you cannot really capture this knight because this didn't happen during the game, because after that we have this powerful checkmate on g7. So after this he played b takes a1, he created a new queen, as you can see, but unfortunately this is not a check thanks to that bishop, so white has the advantage. He gave a check on e6, king e7, another check. The king runs away here on d6, and we have the final checkmate. And this is queen d7 checkmate. I hope you like this idea, this setup. This is extremely dangerous. I use it from time to time, this king's Indian attack, and you are going to play like this. As you can see, the knight goes there, you can fianchetto the bishop, short castling, and you can play without thinking. Very easy system to go through and try for the win. I hope you enjoyed that video. You're very welcome to click the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, of course subscribe in my mail list. I have on my website you can find more free videos. Thank you very much and see you soon.